Hello, hello! It's Speak Now 2, Lesson 23. You must get a visa. Part A. Expressing prohibitions and expressing obligations. In this lesson, we are still talking about traveling. We are talking about things that we need and things that we can't do, or can't forget, or can't take. And in the first exercise, the vocabulary exercise, we have a list of items that people sometimes pack for a trip. They put in their bags. Circle the ones you would definitely take on an overseas trip. So you are going to another country. What would you take? Would you take a lock? Would you take a medicine? Would you take a travel pillow, a passport, a first aid kit, a hairdryer, an electricity adapter, or a portable stove? Why don't we see some pictures of these items? Let's go to a search I did at Google. First of all, a lock. Yes, you can lock your bag, for example. You can be safer if you use it. The second one, do you take medicine? You have to check if that country allows you to enter with those medicines, right? But you can take. If you need those medicines, maybe you have to take them and you have to check. Next, a travel pillow. A travel pillow. Here. Do you have one? I never traveled with such a thing, but people that have, they love them. They love travel pillows. Passport. If you go to another country, it's really necessary to carry a passport. Do you have one? Why don't you take one? Because sometimes you can have the opportunity to go to another country and you already have your passport. Just be careful because they are valid for some years only. After that, we have the first aid kit. Some basic things that you may need in case of a light injury, a cut or something like that. Hairdryer. As you see me, you know that it's one of the most important things for me to carry. Só que não! Quase careca, almost bald here. But girls like them a lot. Some hotels advertise their rooms by saying, we have hairdryer in every room. After that, and this is really important, electricity adapter. And why do I say that? Because my sister came from England and she was without an electricity adapter. And she was under horrible times because she couldn't charge her devices here. She couldn't use some of her things because of it. And the last one is a portable stove. Well, you are going to a hotel, don't take a portable stove. You're going camping in the middle of nowhere. Yes, you could consider taking a stove because you can prepare your food by using gas and they're really practical. So this is the vocabulary. Let's move on to part B. You tell your partner what you take when you travel and use the words above and your own ideas. For example, I take medicine just in case I get sick. What do you definitely take? Definitely take, que você com certeza vai levar. I always bring a travel pillow. Well, you could take, for example, a credit card or other things that you might think that are really important. For example, a book to read. You wait a lot, the trip is long, and you carry a book. Or why don't you carry a tablet to read from the tablet? That's an idea. Well, after that we have the conversation. Listen, what does Miguel needs to buy? What did he almost forget? O que ele quase esqueceu? If it wasn't for Teresa to help him, yes, he would be in trouble. So let's listen. What does he need to buy before traveling? And what did he almost forget? Well, I'm going to play. Pay attention, listen, and try to answer these two questions. Oops, let me put it smaller.
Lesson 23. You must get a visa. Page 56. Conversation. A. Listen. What does Miguel need to buy? What did he almost forget?
Did you pack everything you need?
Uh-huh. I just need to buy a travel pillow at the airport.
So, this is your first overseas trip and your first flight. Are you nervous?
Not at all.
Remember, you're not allowed to take liquids on the plane.
Really? Okay. I hope I didn't forget anything.
You must take your passport.
Oh, of course. I guess I am a little nervous.
So, was it easy for you to find the answers? He needs to buy something and it's here. And I didn't forget anything, and they talk about that here, right? So, this was the listening. Why don't you practice? You pause the video, or you go back and you listen to each sentence and you correct and you copy the sentence speaking afterwards. After that, we have part B. Or C, because B is this, practicing the conversation. I'm going to play another audio, and this audio has 2 extra sentences. So write the 2 extra sentences you hear in the conversation, and then practice the new conversation. Listen to it, because it's interesting. It has 2 things that are extra, and you try to write them down. You can pause the video and then write down the sentences. Pay attention.
Page 56. Conversation. C. Listen. Write the 2 extra sentences you hear in the conversation. Practice the new conversation.
Did you pack everything you need?
Uh-huh. I just need to buy a travel pillow at the airport.
So, this is your first overseas trip and your first flight. Are you nervous?
Not at all.
Remember, you're not allowed to take liquids on the plane.
Really? Okay. I hope I didn't forget anything. Oh, I should get going.
You must take your passport. You need it to get on the plane.
Oh, of course. I guess I am a little nervous.
Poor Miguel. So good he has Teresa to help him, and he's a bit nervous. But this is his first trip overseas, so he's traveling to another country, and she's helping him a lot. So this was the lesson. I hope you have liked a lot. You have liked it a lot, and we see each other in the live lesson. See you then. Bye bye.